holidays from Divine Resolution Tarot. To celebrate our first year on YouTube and to thank all of you for your support, we're offering a special on readings delivered via email from now until December 26th. For $18, you'll receive the answer to one question, $26 for 2 questions, and $34 for 3 questions. All readings come with a photo of the cards pulled for you and a written explanation of the answers to your questions. To book this special or any other reading, please visit www.divineresolutiontarot.com. Have a happy holiday and enjoy the video. Hi YouTube and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel and I am the resident tarot reader for this YouTube channel as well as for the Divine Resolution Tarot business that operates in Minnesota. If you'd like to work with me, all of the info is down below, so go ahead and check that out. We're also having our sale, our December holiday sale. The link is down there too. This reading is a bi-weekly reading. I'm using a different spread just so I can get a look at some different energies or look at the situation from a different perspective. This is intended for the sign of Leo. So if you are here, you may be Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or you might be watching for Leo, and that's okay too. Just do understand that the energies can be vice versa. So this may feel like a message for you about the Leo you're dealing with. So take the reading however it resonates to you. I'm just going to pull the cards and then I will let you know what I see. For everyone who's returning to me, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to read for you. Anybody who's new, if you like what you see, feel free to hit the subscribe button so you can find your way back. 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Something has become such a burden to you, or will be such a burden in the next few weeks, that as much as it pains you to do so, you just feel like it's time to kind of give up on this opportunity, because this is something that isn't changing. I feel like someone is not giving to you the way you're giving to them. And you're not really with it. And I've been seeing this as kind of a reoccurring theme for these bi-weeklies. I think that has a lot to do with the fact that the new year is coming. And people are really taking stock of what they're putting their time and their energy into. Yeah, it looks like you're ending a situationship, which, you know, that's kind of makes sense if you're wanting something new, right? You're wanting something a little more committed. It could even be with this person, you know, but if they're not giving you what you're looking for at this point, you're ready to search for something new, you know. I feel like for the Leos that I'm reading for, this is not an easy decision here to make, because this is somebody that you felt very, very invested in. The hard part about this situation is that you feel like the things that really need to be addressed in your situation are not being addressed, okay? So it's like there's no real way to kind of fix what's broken if people aren't willing to really cooperate and talk about what's wrong, right? I think that you're trying really hard to kind of move on from this over the next few weeks, or this is your energy now, that you're just like, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to keep doing this anymore. For some of you, you are married and this is an affair and it's coming through very strongly. You're deciding to end an affair that you're having with someone else. Okay, and you're looking at going back to your family. That's really, really what's coming through here. Very strongly. Yeah, I'm sorry because this is incredibly specific, but to me, Leo, if you're watching, this looks like you're the one, or you're dealing with someone who is married. So it's either you or them, and it's almost like you're trying to save your marriage or your relationship. So you're choosing to end something with someone. The hard part, though, is some of you are in a marriage where you feel quite lonesome. And that's kind of how the situation happened, this affair. And it's almost like what I'm seeing here for what you want. You'd like to be able to keep going with whatever this is with this person, but it's like you feel as though you have an obligation to your relationship to go back and not see where this can really go with this individual. Just looking here. Yeah, because I feel like you're trying to heal your relationship. So for some of you Leos, and this is kind of hard because there's two storylines. There's a Leo that's cheating on their partner, and then there's the Leo that is the third person in a situation. If you're the third person in the situation, you're trying to walk away from this because it's not satisfying you anymore. You really fell for this person, and you feel like they're not going to leave their family. So you're ready to stop feeling like you're being hurt, and you're wanting something more. For you Leos who are having an affair that you're ending, you're realizing that you've allowed your emotions to cloud your judgment, and that it's time for you to try to fix what's broken in your marriage or your relationship. And that's kind of where you're at. The hard part is it seems like you don't want to let the person go that you're dealing with, this extra person. Your situation for the next few weeks. This is interesting. Somebody is trying really hard to hold on to something that's over. This is odd because it's like what's coming through here really strongly is that there's three people involved in this relationship, and it's like if you're the man dealing with two women, one woman is like everything you need in one way, and then the other woman is everything you need in the other way. So it's like if you could put these two partners together, it would be absolutely your ideal life if you could smush them into one person, but you can't, and so you're having to make this decision. And for some of you, it's like you can't picture your life without either one of them. Because you feel really lonely. For some of you, you feel as though you're stuck in a marriage that's lacking or loveless, And for others of you, the ones that are the mistress or are the person on the side of a marriage, you're starting to question if you should have stayed in your situation because you missed the person that you cut out of your life. This is a really hard energy because we have seduction here. So I feel like you're incredibly tempted to reach out to this individual regardless of what role you're playing in the situation. You would love to rekindle this with this individual. I'm looking because this is a really specific message. There's someone who's not happy when they go home. They don't feel the same love or the same attraction that they feel when they're with the person that's out on the outside of their relationship. And I feel like, this has all kind of come to a head because there was that revelation of someone saying like, I fell in love with you. I want you. This is what I want. And then the other person was like, I can't do this. I need to go back. I need to go home. I need to go back to my family. Someone is feeling silly. Silly for developing feelings. for someone silly for letting them come back and forth. But there's such an attraction here. It's like it's magnetic. This isn't something that is easy for either person to reject. For some of you, you're feeling like this person had no romantic feelings for you at all, and they only wanted what they wanted. You know, you feel like they operated out of a space of being in a lonely relationship. And so some of you are feeling very used. For your future, though, I see you dealing with this person. If you are concerned that this is over, I don't feel like it is. I feel like they'll reach back out to you even if they've said they need to fix things with their family. If you are the one who is going to try to repair your commitment, I feel like you can't stay away from this other person that you're dealing with because they make you really happy. And so I see this affair continuing over the next few weeks, even if you feel like it won't. For some of you, both of you are in relationships with other people. And there's something about this connection that is very healing to you, or that allows you to be able to stay in the partnership you're in, kind of having this person in your life that you can be with when things get rough. I don't see this coming to an end even if you're on a break, because when you're apart from one another, you're incredibly lonely. You know, there's something about this connection that you share. So for some of you, you know, you're dealing with someone who is your twin and they're with their karmic, or you're dealing with someone who you just have this really strong soul bond to, you know, where there's this love here that when you're apart, you feel that deep sense of yearning for this individual, whatever this pull is, this tie that you have to one another, even if you're feeling very rejected or you're trying to reject it. I don't see this ending over the next few weeks. All right, let me pull you some oracle cards. Sorry that this was short, but this really just kind of is what it is. You know, you're trying really hard to kind of understand this, whatever this tie is that you have to this person. For some of you, you're just deciding to not even address the issues when they come back because you're so happy that they're back, that it's kind of like, you know what, we'll just deal with the rest of it later, you know. But you two miss each other too much when you're apart. So whatever it is that this separation is looking like, I don't see that lasting. You two are like magnets to one another. All right, so we have a risk. Take a risk. You have the power within to move mountains. Now that really can go for either groups that I read for. You know, if you find that your happiness lies outside of your relationship, it may be time to take that leap, because it looks like somebody hasn't been willing to do that. You know, they've been kind of keeping someone in limbo because they didn't want to end a partnership. It looks like Spirit is saying now is the time. We also have blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. I feel as though if you've been in a partnership with someone and then you meet somebody and it's like this undeniable chemistry and you fall for them, you know, it's unfair to stay in the relationship you're in because you're stopping your person from finding that for themselves. I feel like whatever this is, with this pull, this magnetism that I'm feeling, you know, you all took a step back to just see, like, am I being overly emotional because I'm lonely, or is this a real connection? And it looks like the universe has brought you this connection, and now it's just a matter of trying to figure out how do you put everything in order to be able to release partners that you have that you're like, you know what, I just realized that this isn't where my heart is anymore. You know, that might be more difficult if you own property or have children, or, you know, if this is a long-term marriage that you're looking at dissolving. But it looks like it's time for you to take a risk and to make a move, because it's time for a change, okay? I think that's a lot of what you'll be contemplating over the next few weeks. Do feel free to comment. Let me know what's going on with you. Other than that, that is all that I have for you. So, like the video if it resonated. Feel free to subscribe if you please. And you all have a very happy and safe holiday. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.